So I'm curious how you mentioned, leaving your job and kind of moving into this other career situation. What would you tell other men who are going through or eventually will go through that as well? Like, all of us are going to experience that.
I think the first thing is you got to be self-aware. You got to know who you are and what your strengths are, where your gaps are, what you need. I think I've got one of my friends is a big sales guy. He is around. He needs to be around people all the time. When I go see him, he's always around people. You got to know yourself first. Second, you got to figure out what moves the cheese for you, what gets you motivated, and try to put yourself in those situations. So one of the things I now do, my wife plays canasta. I picked it up while they were training, so I now play canasta with my wife.
I have no idea what that is.
Look it up. It's a card.
Cards.
So
Do I spell that with a K?
No, with a C. Oh, God.
Glad we're not recording this in person.
So my wife, once a quarter, 19 women and me get together for an event of
awesome.
canasta and cuisine, and we eat and play canasta. I'm the only guy there.
That's amazing.
I'm grateful that they include me. But I've always liked cards. So is this surprising? No, I'm competitive, right? So you figure it out. As I said at the outset, it doesn't always make sense when you're living it, but when you get a little distance, it comes together perfectly. You got to really do an honest self-assessment, and that's where I think people fall down. And it's not just you, it's talking to those who you interact with.
Yeah.
Right? How many folks after Luke, you left, came to you and said, how could I have been a better board member? My guess is not many. You got to be self-aware. You got to do 360s on your life with your coworkers, with those who work for you. How do they see you? I think there's a real opportunity in self-help for those really interested.
I think that's really, really well said. And I would agree with you that is a part of this kind of the story of our life. Skipping that step is very easy because that step can be painful at times and scary at times.